right, what's going on, people of the YouTubes? So welcome to Keep It Simple Stupid, and today we're just gonna have a short video here just demonstrating how to do or how to tie a surgical knot with one hand. Now this is something that I know I struggled with when I was learning initially, and then once I got it I figured it'd be a good idea to make a video and help some people out so they can figure it out. Alright, so let's get to it. So first things first, you're probably gonna need obviously the threads to tie. So I know, I got this from my attending, and they said, hey, go home, practice, and then when you can do it, I'll let you close wounds and you can tie them yourself. So you'll need that, and once you open it up, you're gonna have something that looks like that. Okay, now the first step is you're gonna need something to tie on. This really, you can be creative, use whatever you want. I just used this spiral of a notebook. So that's what's going to work for me, but again, do whatever worked for you. Just have something you can tie on. Okay, so step one is we are just going to get this through here. All right. Just like that. And then we want to cross it up. So just like that. So all we've done first is we've put the thread through the spiral notebook. Okay, so we're like this. We got our left and we got our right. So step one is after, with your left hand, you're gonna wanna make kind of like a flat plate with these three fingers. So your middle ring and your pinky, you're gonna put them like this. All right, so we're here, and then that's step one. Now step two, with your right hand, you want to go over the middle finger, right? So we were here, and then we went like this. Now the next step is you want to bring your middle finger down and under that first string, right? So we're here, middle finger goes under it. And then next, this is the part that really tripped me up when I was learning. So I'm really going to try to break it down for you guys so you understand what's going on. So next thing you want to do is you want to take this top thread and you want to push it through that hole where my ring finger is pointing, right? So you're gonna go through like that, all right? And then you wanna tighten it up. And now the second step is you're gonna have so you're here, you still have that left string, all right? You have it going over the top of your thumb and your index finger. Then you're gonna take the right string and go over the bottom, right? And then your index finger is going to go down, right? So we're here, index finger goes down, and then you want to push that thread through that hole right there, like that. And then you tighten it up. All right, now just a pro tip, if you thread the needle with your right hand, and once you're at the point where you're closing wounds, whether you're a surgical technician or a medical student or a PA, whatever the case might be, if you thread the needle with your right hand, you're going to want to do the one-handed tie with your left hand. Now it's kind of hard to explain why in this video, but just trust me on this, and you'll understand once you're closing wounds why it doesn't necessarily work. And the reason being that if you thread with the right hand and then tie with the left hand, if you thread with the right hand and tie with the right hand, what you'll be doing is you'll be bringing the needle through the loop, and it can just be kind of a pain in the butt, but again, you'll figure this out when you're out doing it yourself. Okay, so let's run through it one more time. So we've got our two strings here. All right, we've got our three fingers like that, over the top, middle finger down, and remember we take that thread and we push it through that hole, right? This thread through that hole back there, just like that. Boom. And then the last step, we're here, right? Part two, over the bottom, down, and through, and then tighten it up. And that's how you get it done. And then I'll just run through really quickly. It's gonna be basically essentially it will be the same thing with the opposite hand, just mirrored, right? So if we wanted to tie with the right hand, we'll be here, over the top, down, right, and then through. And then we're here, under, next finger down, through, boom, boom, just like that. And that is how you do the one-handed surgical tie. And again, I know I was looking at the different resources on YouTube, and there's some good ones out there. I think Med School Insiders had a really helpful video, but it still took me a little bit to figure it out. So I just want to go ahead and make this video. Also, what can be helpful is once you start tying this, remember in a surgery, you're going to be scrubbed in. So what can be helpful is if you can get like a pair of gloves, something like that, put those on and try tying with the gloves on, and that can help, when you're actually in the procedure, tying the knots, being looked at by everyone in the room. So, all right, hopefully this was helpful,